Hey everybody, it's Aaron and welcome back to the House of Aaron. Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm excited to be with you guys on this Thursday afternoon. All right, so you guys know that I had to give you a Real Housewives of Atlanta update. We need to talk about how Cynthia Bailey is very desperate, okay? At this point, she is a desperate housewife because she is desperately trying to stay on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she is doing any and everything to do it, even if that means gambling with this marriage that she just got herself into. So we're gonna talk about it. Also, I want to get into Michael Darby. You guys know him from Real Housewives of Potomac. He is the husband to Miss Ashley Darby. There is footage coming out on social media, you guys, of him actually trying to grab the crewman's ass, all right? And it's a hot ass mess, all right? No pun intended. So we're gonna get into that. And then Miss Claudia Jordan has a lot of tea that she's spilling on Mr. Donald Trump, y'all's president. All right, so we're going to get into it. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And let's get straight into the video. All right, so let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about Miss Cynthia Bailey. She is so desperate, okay? We're going to call her the desperate housewife. She is desperately trying to attempt to stay on RHOA and is doing anything at all costs. Now, you're probably wondering, why are you saying this? Like, why are you going in on Cynthia? I'm not trying to go in on Cynthia. I actually like Cynthia, but I feel like Cynthia's time on Housewives of Atlanta is just about up, and I kind of feel like the producers feel the same way. So first off, as you guys know, okay, you may be aware, we are going through a whole global pandemic, okay? And Cynthia, all right, in the midst of the coronavirus, which is striking down people left and right, decided to have a wedding, all right? And it's not like Cynthia is like a regular person to where she can have an event or wedding like under the radar, but you're a celebrity, Cynthia, okay? You're a public figure. So if you have a wedding, it's going to be blasted to all the media outlets and all the blogs. With that being said, you wasn't trying to have a wedding with 250 people in secret, all right? You wanted the attention, you wanted Bravo to film it, and this was your one and only storyline to stay on the show. And personally, that's why I feel like Cynthia was asked back for season 13, because they knew that she was going to get married to Mr. Mike Hill. And they had a beautiful wedding, by the way, so congratulations to them. But you whole ass did a 250 guest wedding during a global pandemic, which screams desperate, okay? When you could have invited 40 of your closest friends and family, but instead you wanted Karen and Giselle to come from Potomac. You don't even know them people, okay? You don't even know. You invited Funky Dineva. You don't even know. That's how I know. This was like just no regard for the coronavirus at all. Okay, with that being said, she only risked lives for the television cameras, all for Bravo not even to film the damn thing. And that was a decision that I heard was made at the last minute, all right? Because Bravo did not want to be liable for anybody getting sick at her wedding. She was upset, okay? According to a source that has come out to allaboutthetea.com, shout out to All About the Tea, there was a source that came out and said that she was upset. Cynthia was upset that the wedding was not filmed because this was her storyline. Now, the source from All About the Tea says, and I quote, Cynthia cried and cried and cried, and she begged Bravo, okay, to film the wedding. She's afraid that she won't be asked back for next season because this was her only storyline. Now, I was on Twitter, okay, this morning or yesterday, sometime, and I, of course, was stalking the Peach Report daily, okay, shout out to them. I'll link them down below. They posted this screenshot of an interview that Cynthia did, and it says that the couple plans to maintain their Atlanta and Los Angeles-based homes, all right? It says, though Mr. Hill is interested in spending more time in Atlanta if his work allows it. Cynthia said, I'm really working hard on Mike. I don't think he's going to want to go back to LA for too long without me. So this basically further confirms that Cynthia is not trying to move out to LA full time. She does not want to leave Atlanta. But you know what? If I was Cynthia, I wouldn't want to leave Atlanta too, because girl, that's where your main check come from, okay? I'm sure Housewives of Atlanta is paying her a lot of money. I mean, she is a veteran. I wouldn't want to leave my check either. But Cynthia, girl, stop being so desperate. It just looks desperate. Like, I would rather for you just go to LA full time and be with your man, okay? You don't want to have another situation like Kenya. All right, to where it's long distance. Mark don't want to move to Atlanta. Kenya doesn't want to move to New York. She doesn't want to leave Housewives. And ultimately, I can almost guarantee you that it is putting a strain on their marriage. Cynthia, you are playing with your marriage at this point. All right. And so I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys want Cynthia to stay on the show? Do you feel like she should go all in on her marriage and just kind of like stop being so pressed to be on Housewives? I definitely want to get you guys' thoughts and feedback. I personally feel like, Cynthia, it seems like your time is just about over with. Like, the show is going in a different direction. They want newer, fresher faces. And I just feel like Cynthia, she's good. And she kind of is, in a way, the glue that holds everybody together. But kind of at this point, we got Candy for that. And so, I don't know. How do you guys feel? Now let's move on to Mr. Michael Darby from Potomac. You guys know he's married to Miss Ashley. I cannot stand Ashley and Michael, even though Ashley has not been working my nerves this season as she has done in the past. With that being said, there is footage that came out finally of, Michael grabbing ass. There was a whole lawsuit surrounding it where he was grabbing ass. One of the crew members got offended, okay? And they filed, I think, a harassment suit against him, which I think eventually got dropped. But it just further confirms again that Michael is not shit. And you should really keep your hands to yourself. Like, I understand, friends do that, and like teammates, like if you're on a football team, you may slap some ass or something like that. But I don't think this is a friendly thing. I think it's a sexual thing. And I also think it's just wrong. Like, you don't grab people's ass, especially people that you don't even know, like that. I would show you guys the clip, but it's just kind of disturbing if you ask me. So I will link it down below. But here is the real tea, y'all. Okay, so y'all remember Katie Ross, right? Last time we saw her on the show was season 4, and she was not invited to the reunion, even though she was a huge part of that season. And so the reason why she was not invited to the reunion, she was actually banned, okay, from the show. She wasn't invited because she spilled the tea on Bravo and basically said that Bravo and the production company were hiding footage of the whole ass grabbing situation. Okay, and Bravo was like, okay, bitch, you not finna, put our dirty laundry out there, so you're no longer invited to the reunion, and girl, you will not be asked back for next season, okay? Because she literally exposed Bravo. Well, hindsight is 2020, and now in 2020, we see that the footage did exist, and Bravo did try to hide it. Now, the question is, who was Bravo protecting when it came to them hiding this footage? Were they protecting the privacy of the crew member that worked on the show, or were they protecting Michael Darby and their storyline? I don't know, y'all. All right, so we already know that Michael ain't shit, but is Bravo not shit either? Let's get into some things. Let me know down in the comments below. All right, last but not least, I'm not going to talk about this for too long, but I did want to mention Miss Claudia Jordan. All right, y'all know she's a former housewife of Atlanta. She recently attended Cynthia Bailey's wedding. She was on Behind the Velvet Rope with David. If you guys don't, okay, watch that or listen to that podcast, what are you doing, okay? Because he be having all the Bravo celebrities on there, and every time, I don't know what he does to make them feel so comfortable, but they be spilling all the tea on his podcast. And so Claudia Jordan went on there, and she was talking about Mr. Donald Trump, because Donald, okay, y'all's president, and Claudia were kind of sort of friends. She was on the Celebrity Apprentice twice. Claudia was on the podcast spilling tea, basically saying Donald Trump is a racist. That's how I interpreted it. And he told Claudia not to date black men because black men don't have money. All right. So Claudia said, Donald called me a couple of times. He would tell me that I shouldn't waste my time with black men, which at the time I was dating an Olympic athlete who just happened to be a black man. And I was like, wait, why would you say that to me? And Donald Trump said, because they don't have any money. And Claudia's response to Donald was, okay. Which, Claudia, you definitely should have cussed that man out. But this is just another reason, all right, for those undecided voters, which I just think that's bullshit. All right. This is just another reason for those black Republicans, okay, which I don't understand that either. I understand being a black Republican, but I don't understand being a black person and supporting Donald Trump. And you can't say that he's done all these things for HBCUs when he hasn't done anything for HBCUs. HBCUs been getting funding from the federal government. He just took out the mandate that they had to go back to Congress and ask for it every year. All right, so I just clocked that T right there. But this is just another reason to go vote. Okay, you guys, early voting has started in a plethora of states around the country. You guys can do absentee, you can do mail-in if your state permits it. And of course, you can vote on election day, which is November 3rd. Go ahead and vote because we have a racist and a white supremacist in the White House, okay? Claudia Jordan spilled the tea, which further confirms, okay? If you are up for it, count how many times I've said further confirm in this video. All right, so that is all that I have for you guys today. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Definitely comment down below. How do you guys feel about Cynthia, you know, and her standing on the show? And Michael Darby, what's going on with that? Okay, y'all think they iced Katie Ross out for no good reason? I love you guys, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye.